What is today? It's Thursday. I do know that much. It is June the 3rd. Sorry. I'm finally back to do an update. I know it's been an extra couple of weeks in the schedule that I normally post at, and I'm also coming to you on the wrong day. It is what it is. I felt like doing a video today. I just put Abby down for her nap a few minutes ago. I don't think she's quite asleep yet. So if she does start crying, I may have to pause and come back to it when she settles down. So a lot of times though, her earlier naps during the day, she'll usually go down pretty well without much fuss. So I have some whip progress to show you. I have some haul, a little bit of haul, and I'll do my 3 pick one questions. So yeah, I'm just chilling here on the couch. I got my feet up, and I got my cup of coffee. It's still kind of lukewarm because I reheated it. So I'm just gonna get straight into this because I don't really know how much time I have. So I guess I could move these. The first thing, I guess I'll start with the couple of finishes that I had a couple weeks ago. The last daily 30 that you saw me working on was the Don't Blink. Sorry. Just Don't Blink. That's a Clouds Factory pattern. And you should be seeing a picture of what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I finished it. And so here is the finished piece. This is the finished piece. Sorry for the wrinkles and yeah. Sorry. But this is what it looks like. I did finish the last couple of rows, and there was a line down here at the bottom that said Doctor Who, the episode title, which is Blink, and then I think it was season 3 episode 10. I didn't put all that because I didn't really care to put all that. But these hands right here, these are, it's basically, if you're familiar with Doctor Who, this right here is a weeping angel. This is supposed to represent a weeping angel. But in the show, when you see a weeping angel, and they're just chilling there, they have their hands covering their face like that. So that's what these hands are supposed to be. That's supposed to be their hands, the way they are. Well, duh. Let's show the right side of it, shall we? It's supposed to be their hands. When I was doing this row, and I tried to do these hands, I first started with a 2-stranded, just regular back stitch. Didn't like it. You couldn't tell what it was. Then I thought, well, maybe a 1-stranded back stitch will work better. Did that. Still couldn't tell what it was. So by that point, I was a little fed up. I was frustrated, and I said, well, I'm just gonna do some more of the rest of the pattern, and I'll come back to it. So I finished up the rest of the design, and I came back to it, and I said, well, I've already tried the regular back stitch. Let me try a long stitch. So I did a 2-stranded long stitch for like where all the fingers are, and that looks so much better. So you do have some regular back stitches in there, but then where the fingers are long stitches. So I was glad that worked out a lot better. So that is the completed design. happy to have that one finished. Okay. And then I also had another finish, but y'all didn't know I was working on it, because I pulled it out one day and decided that I just wanted to go ahead and knock it out because it seemed like a small, quick project. Well, it took me a couple of weeks to finish it because I was working on it like off and on. The lettering finished up fast enough, but the main little cat design, that was a whole nother issue. So if you remember, I started this in March. It was one of my March Mayhem designs. And I'm changing the colors, whereas a lot of this is in the browns. I changed it to like dark grays to be more like my cat, because my cat is white with dark gray. And there's a third color here. Just, I don't know what color they called that. I looked for another color to switch out for this. I didn't like what I picked out, so I just stitched it in white just like the rest of this. So this is what it looked like. This is what I got done the one and only day that I worked on it in March. And this is the finished design. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? He's so cute. So yeah, obviously finished off the rest of the alphabet and the cat here. This is primarily done with Dinky Dye silks out of my stash, except for the black in the nose, the whiskers, the eyebrows, and then little bits inside the ears. That's DMC 310. And then his eyes, they had a DMC suggested that was like a green color, but Dean's eyes are like the brown color. So I just literally did the 2 stitches for the eyes. I don't even remember what color I used. What color is that? I don't even remember. I don't have it in here. I don't remember what color I used. But yeah, it's kind of like that caramelly brown color. So that oh, this is on a mystery Be Stitch Me fabric. It's a 32 count linen. I'm pretty sure it's a 32 count. It's stitched up like a 32 count. Possibly a 36 count. I don't know. But I don't know the colorway because it was in like a sampler pack of different linens. I also don't know the exact count of it. It's either a 32 or a 36 count. The stitches look kind of small, like a 36 count, but I don't know. I can't tell. To me, it looks like a 32 count as far as looking at the actual linen itself. I don't know. Anyway, this is a Be Stitch Me fabric. It's like a gray-green color. And I forgot to mention, I usually try to mention, but the fabric that I was stitching the Doctor Who Don't Blink on, I do know that one. That one is a 36 count in Heroic by Picture This Plus. 36 count linen. So and that one was just with DMCs. So that is my 2 finishes. I have been working on other things, obviously. The project that I switched out for my daily 30, I switched out for a project that I've had on my whip list for a very long time. This is called Watery Tart. It's a Monty Python reference. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, to be exact. This is by, it just says Dinah Jansen. And I can't remember who that is on Etsy. I'll write it down here. You'd think I would know. I have other projects by her. I don't know. Anyway, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I had been working on the mermaid, on that large mermaid on the side. And this is where she's at right now. I haven't done anything over here. So I've literally just been working here down. I think when I first started working on this, it was like right back here. And then I've done all this. So yeah. And the black I'm stitching with is CXC 310. Because CXC uses the same numbering system as DMC. So it's CXC floss. And I'm using 2 strands. This is a 16 count Ada that I dyed myself. So just browns and greens. It's actually very much like Pictures Plus, what is it, Velt. I noticed that when I looked at a piece of Velt one time. I'm like, that looks a lot like that piece of fabric that I dyed that one time. So yeah, just to give you an idea of the colors. So that is where she is at right now. I've been trying to work on this 30 minutes a day, thereabouts. But I got literally no stitching in yesterday because I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't get any stitching on anything yesterday. So I'm going to spend an hour today on this. And then I get to move on to something else. I also, I did work a little bit more on Though He Seemeth Sleeping after you last saw it. I didn't get a lot more done after that, but this is Though He Seemeth Sleeping by Lucy Beam. I'm stitching this with a variety of flosses. You can kind of get an idea about what I'm stitching it using. Because she gives you options. She gives you 4 different colorways to do it in. DMC, Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works, and Gas. Or you can do it as a mix of all 4, or you can pick your own colors. Basically what I did was I'm stitching a few of the called for DMCs. Everything else I pretty much, I think I literally had maybe a couple of the called for fancy flosses that it suggested. Everything else I pulled the DMC color that she called, and then went into my fancy floss stash and picked out the closest proximity to that I liked. So I'm stitching this in my own color way, so to speak. So, this is what it looked like last time y'all saw it. I think I was working on that the second row of alphabet. This is what it looks like now. Obviously, I finished the second row. I can't remember if I had done, I think I did this row, NOPQRS. And so when I picked it back up, I did TUVW, X, Y, and Z down here. Did this separating border, and then 1, 2, and A, B, C, D in that one. What I was doing was I was color completing on that row. So, and I can't remember if I did more of the border or not. But anyway, that's what I've done. So, this is on, I want to say it's Seraphim Fabrics. It's either Seraphim or hand-dyed by Stephanie. Kind of feels like a Seraphim Fabrics, but I know the colorway is called Dirt Road. So, that is not it. Yeah, something like that. So, and it's not a huge piece. Not a huge piece. Part of me kind of wants to get back to that. But I'm like, no, I have other things that I need to be stitching on. So, this is my color palette. So, that gets put away for now. And then I also, if you want to call it a replacement to the cat sampler that I finished, I pulled out, this is Speigel. I'm doing this for my son. And I kind of should have already had it done. He's kind of easy, even though I'm doing him on Black Ada. So, if I can find a picture, y'all will be seeing it. I don't think I have a picture, because I'm not about to go searching through my videos for whenever the last time I saw this was. Maybe I did take a picture before I started stitching. Anyway, this is where he's at now. If I remember correctly, I think I had like that much done. Somewhere around there. And so I've done this up here. You can start seeing his eye, and then all this is his hair. And then when I get done with that, then I start going down and stitching from the bottom. So I'll probably have to move the Q-snap at that point. So, but that is where he's at right now. Like I said, just a Black Ada. I believe it's 18 count, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like 18 count. So yeah, not having any trouble with finding the holes. I take the needle, come off needle, and I just kind of search for where the next hole is. Like, you just kind of run it along and you search for where the hole is. That's just what I'm doing. I don't have any trouble so far. So that is where he is at right now. And that is, it's primarily like 90% stitched in DMC 3845, I believe. We're going with that. So yeah, that's what I'm stitching on that. That's what I've been stitching on like at night sometimes. Other times I've just started stitching on something that I recently got in. And I'm going to show y'all this. Excuse me just a second. I'm going to show y'all this. This is going to go into the new haul section. I did purchase something off of Facebook Marketplace. Not Stash Unload, but it was Facebook Marketplace. I have been wanting for a while now to basically, essentially switch out the lavender and lace patterns that I have for different lavender and lace patterns. Because while the ones that I have are pretty, they're not ones that I want to stitch. But there are other lavender lace patterns that I do want to stitch. And this is one of the ones that I do want to stitch. So much so that when I got it in, I tried to tell myself to wait until after I did a video, or I was like, no, I don't need to start anything right now. I couldn't hold off on it. And to make matters worse, I actually had the call for fabric. So, I bet you're wondering, aren't you? So what I got in is this. This is called Sweet Dreams by Lavender and Lace. And the called for fabric on it is just a 32 count Belfast in just natural by Zweigart. And I had that. Bought it at Hobby Lobby a while back. Like not too long ago actually. And I started it. This is white. This is just in the baby's gown there. And it's a lot of gown, yes, I know. But I'm willing to I'm willing to deal with it for the sake of the rest of the colors in the pattern. So that is also what I've been working on. So there you go. Yep, I've been busy. But there are some days where I don't stitch at all, or I don't feel like stitching at all. It's just kind of touch and go. So, like yesterday, I literally stitched none. Today, I'm going to try to get in a little bit of stitching in. I need to start with my daily 30. Or today, it needs to be a daily 60. And then after that, then I'll stitch on whatever else I feel like. But I do have an appointment. As soon as Andy gets home, I do have an appointment to go get some service done on my car. So, I don't know if I'm going to have any time to get anything done then or not. I might take Spike to work on while I'm waiting. We'll see. But I think Andy's going to go with me because we might go by the mattress store and see about looking at a new mattress. I don't know. Anyway, because we really need a new mattress. And his tax refund, we've been trying to wait on his tax refund, but it could be another couple of months, another month, 2 months before it comes, because they literally just got mine processed, like this past weekend, or even at the end of last week, and I did mine electronically back in, it had to have been early May, I think. Yeah. And he actually had to mail his in, and he waited till last minute. But we really need a new mattress. Like, it's getting to where sleeping on it is not comfortable. Anyway, as far as haul, what I've gotten in haul-wise, I got in my monthlies from subscriptions, and I also got another pattern in that I got off of Listia. I'm just making sure that there's nothing else. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me show you all this first. So first, oh, you know what? I put them both in the same bag. So the first thing I got was my monthly nest egg from 3 Owl Threads. And I get the 10 skeins of 5 Yards Classic Colorworks. Show you what I got. Got lettuce leaf. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it today. Got lettuce leaf, lovely mint color. Magnolia blossom, it's like a dirty white. Hickory sticks, kind of olivey brown color. This is used in a lot of samplers. Macaroni and cheese, like a peach. Mariner's compass, like a taupey brown. Mermaid's fin, beautiful, like dark blue, like a royal blue. There, it's kind of showing up pretty good right there. Like, you get where the royal blues are, and then this, I don't know what you would call it, like a deep aqua-y. I don't know what you would call that. Anyway, lemongrass, embers. This is going to blow the camera out. I already know. Embers. Ladybug. Let's look this pink, dark pink and light pink, or like a red and a light pink. And then Miss Madeline, lovely, very pale lavender color. So got those. So we're still in the L's, so that means there's still hope for me to get licorice red in, which I need for with the needle too. I will put these in with my collection. I'm getting a bigger Classic Colorworks collection, so I needed to actually had to transfer it to a bigger bag. Eventually, I'm going to have to get some organization for my fancy floss, but I don't have room for it right now. And I also got in my monthly fabric from Bestitch Me. I get a 40 count linen in her neutrals line. And this month it's Stonehenge. Lovely, like medium-ish gray color. Really pretty. So, yeah, it's more like something like that. It's really pretty. It's not, I don't think it's too dark where you wouldn't be able to stitch on it. But it's really pretty. Yeah, I can actually see the holes like this. So it's still probably easily stitchable. So a lot of times with anything other than like tans and whites, it gets more difficult to see to stitch on 40 counts. But this one seems like it'd still be pretty easy. So yeah. So I got that in. That is the, and I like how she puts it on the card. This is the May 2021 fabric of the month. So that way you can go back and like say if I use this fabric a year from now and you know, I'm trying to tell you guys about the fabric, I can tell you this was the fabric of the month from May of 2021. So that's always helpful. And then lastly, from Listia, I picked up a Prairie Schooler, a Prairie here. And this is the actual card. So, pick that up. I do like, I like how, so this is book number 13, so you can tell this is old as crap. And I like how they were able to list on the back their other designs, their other 12 designs. That's how old it is. But anyway, yeah. It has a fold out. Like it folds out like that. So yeah, I think it's pretty. Mostly I would like to do, I don't know if I would do every single one of these. I may or may not. I don't know. That's still up in the air. I do like the clover here. I do like that patriotic cart. And I'm not big on patriotic stuff. Like the flower there, the schoolhouse. And I like the Santa there. So I don't know. I don't know if it's something that I would do all of them or not, but maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But pick that up. And I think that's pretty much it as far as stitchy haul that I got. I have gotten other things in. I got a monthly subscription. I just started getting this monthly subscription to, it's a company, I get underwear from them. You can do, I think they have pajama sets as well. They have, like headbands stuff. It's called Cheek Boss. CheekBoss, Cheek Boss. And you get underwear through them. I saw an advertisement for them a couple months back on Facebook, and you know, they advertise that they have bigger sizes. And so I went and ordered the, you know, the free pair that you can get to try out, and then they had another special offer where I think you could get 2 more pair for something or other. I forget what it was. So I got 3 pairs to start out with, and I really like them. I got a 2X, and they're super duper stretchy, and they're really, really comfortable. There's no seams to worry about, and they offer briefs, they offer what they call cheekies, which is, it's a brief, but it's a regular underwear, but the back side of it is cut a little bit more narrow so that your butt is hanging out. And then they have thongs. So I get the briefs. My subscription came in the other day for this month, and it was thongs, and they're a little big. So I went to their site and ordered an extra large in the cheekies, just to see if I would like how the extra large fits, but to see if I would like the cheekies. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking the option for thongs off of my account, and then seeing if I like the cheekies or not, and then just doing the briefs and or the cheekies. But we'll see. I may or may not decide to switch the size out as well. So I got those in. I also got in some things from is it AliExpress or Wish? I think I ordered off Wish. A while back I ordered this whole kit for doing acrylic nails, because I had seen advertisements on Facebook for like acrylic nails that you could do yourself. So I ordered the stuff for that, and then I've also ordered things like the clippers to clip off the nail tip if it's too long. And then there's the actual nails. What you do is you use these. There's different sizes here. You use these, and then you put essentially you put the acrylic stuff, a glob of the acrylic stuff in it, and you press it down on your nail, let it dry, and then this removes. You take this thing off, and it's reusable. And then you shape, you clean up and shape the acrylic nail part, and there you go. I'm going to try that, and yes, I'm going to do a video for it whenever I get around to it. I was trying to do the glue-on nails for a while, but with the way my life is between work, unless I know specifically that I'm going to be working on the register and it's not going to be catching my nails as much, that's not going to work. And then I've also started doing Instacart here lately. So as far as, picking up stuff and moving groceries around and stuff, that may not be the best thing either. So we'll see. If I like the acrylic nails, I'm definitely going to try to keep them short, because I don't think a very long nail is going to be cohesive to my lifestyle right now. So, we're going to try the acrylic nails and see, because the glue-on nails, I had put some on Monday night, I believe it was, and normally they're good for a few days at least. I put them on Monday night, and I worked last night, and I wasn't even doing anything that hardcore. Literally the only thing I was doing, I was on the salad end of the cafeteria line, and it wasn't anything, there was literally nothing stressful to my hands that I was doing. I was rolling silverware, and they kept popping off. So by the end of the night, out of 10 fingers, I had probably at least 6 nails that had popped off. And so walking out the door, I literally just took and pulled the rest of them off. So I don't think, as much as I would like to do the glue-on nails, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I don't think that's going to be a good option right now. So we're going to try something else. But yeah, so that's what way my life has been lately. Like I said, I've been doing Instacart a lot more. I signed up for it a couple of weeks ago, and I've been doing it. I think it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. To me, it's like a scavenger hunt. And you can accept the orders that you want to accept. You don't have to take every order that they offer you. And the only frustrating thing sometimes is you get an order and you're going through and you're completing the order, but then there's something that's not in stock that they've requested, and you either have to go ahead and decide on your own what kind of if you want to do a replacement, or if you need to message the customer through the app and ask them, hey, what you want me to do about this. Like I've had items where they wanted, like one item that they wanted was a gallon of the store brand lemonade that was in the drinks aisle. Problem is, they didn't have the one they originally suggested, and their replacement that was suggested, they had 2 gallons of it, and they were both really nasty looking. So I asked the customer, I'm like, okay, this is what's going on. What would you like me to do? You want me to refund you this, or you want another flavor? And she's like, well, either one's fine. I trust your judgment. So I got them, I think, fruit punch or something. And then that worked out great. On the other hand, you get an item that's not in stock, and you try to request, replacement, or you ask them, what you want me to do, and there's no response at all. So that's fun. And then sometimes you get where an item's not in stock, and you say can't find item, and it'll tell you customer has requested a refund if the original item is in stock. I can say I like when that happens, because that makes it easy for me. It's like, okay, if this specific item is not in stock, they don't want any other option. They don't want a replacement for it. This is all they want, or nothing. So that's a better option. I would rather do that than try to request a replacement or message the customer and get no response. So, but it's still fun for me, and I'll keep doing it while it's fun. Obviously I can't do it like all the time. I still have my regular job that I work 2 days a week. But for some reason I only working 1 day this week, which was last night. And it's fine, because there's lots of other stuff that needs to be done. Today, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it unless we put off going to the mattress place for the weekend. I may be able to get in a couple hours on it tomorrow afternoon when Andy gets home. And he's got some things like out in the yard he needs to get done this weekend, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do it this weekend. And that's the good thing about it, is like you can do it as much as you want to and whenever you want to. Anytime from morning until the evening. It's not a 24-hour thing. So yeah. And there's different things you can do. Like some people will sign up to deliver alcohol. There's a subreddit on Reddit, and people sometimes post when they have like a really good order, what they call unicorns, and then they will post these bad orders, like 100 items, and you're only getting paid $7 for it, and they're like, really? Not gonna happen. I think somebody posted one day on a subreddit that somebody, I think, wanted 3 bottles of Dom Perignon, and they got paid it was an order, they paid $60 or something, And then left them an $80 tip, or I forget what it was, but it was like really good order. And so it is what it is. It's like I said, it's fun for me. It's like a scavenger hunt. Even when I'm not able to take any orders, I'm still keeping up on my phone with what orders come through. Just because I like seeing what comes through. So yeah, that's what's been going on in my life. Nothing else really. I'm trying to think. Can't think of anything else. So let me do. I'm actually just going to go ahead and spout off the ones that I tried to do the other day, because I did try to do this video the day before yesterday, and I just didn't like it. So the first question that it asked was, trying to remember. And I think I had them wrote down, but of course I can't find it. Oh, here it is. The first question that it asked was Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Definitely Cyber Monday, because as I've gotten older, my patience has gotten thinner, and I also get anxiety in large crowds. So I would rather wait until Cyber Monday and do all my ordering online instead of having to get out in the crowds and fight the people. It's just not worth it for me. It's not that important. And also, if you know how retail works, you know that Black Friday deals aren't as good a deals as they appear to be. So a lot of stores will actually hike up the regular price of an item, and offer it on sale for either their previous price or a price that's only slightly lower than their previous real price. So you gotta watch out for that. Anyway, I prefer just to wait and do my ordering online. I do that during the year anyway, so it's nothing new. The next question was soba or ramen. I know we all know what ramen is. Basically, you can get the little packs of ramen for cheap. Soba is a little bit different. It's a thicker noodle, and it's like a flat, and it's cooked up different. It's made differently. But they also do have instant options available. The big one being yakisoba. It comes in a black plastic tray, and you add water and you heat it up. So stuff like that, if we're just basically going off of the instant stuff, I know there's actual real things that are made, like actual cooking that's made, not just the instant stuff. But I do like the soba better than the ramen, just because it's got a lot of times it's cooked differently. It's got more flavor than the ramen, so I do like the soba better. And then finally, hot sauce, yes or no? Sometimes. Every once in a while I'll get a taste. In the mood for hot sauce. A lot of times I don't really have the palate for anything super spicy, but sometimes I will get a hankering, what I call, because I have to be in the mood. So yes, I will do hot sauce sometimes. So that's all my questions. I didn't want to try to go through and find 3 new ones when you didn't get to hear the previous 3. So sorry it's been so long since my last video. The stitching has been kind of iffy, and honestly, I really haven't felt like doing a video these last couple of weeks, and I didn't want to just come to you and say, this is what I worked on, it's whatever, this is what I worked on, this is what I got, whatever. I didn't want to do that, because that's not exciting. Nobody wants to watch somebody in a bad mood do a video. So that's going to be it for me for today, guys. I hope I like this video a little bit better than last time. So until I see you guys again, be good. Bye, guys.